Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a tale that will captivate your imagination, send shivers down your spine, and leave you with profound wisdom. Today, I invite you to journey with me into a world where the boundaries between music and malevolence blur, where the notes of an ancient flute hold the power to both enthrall and terrify. Join me as we delve into the story of a musician whose encounter with a cursed instrument will arouse your curiosity, send chills down your spine, and ultimately offer lessons that resonate deep within the human soul. Brace yourselves, for you are about to witness the haunting melody, a symphony of terror. In the quiet, mist-shrouded town of Hollowbrook, nestled deep within a dense forest, lived a musician named Alexander Everhart. Alexander was a talented flutist, known far and wide for his enchanting tunes that could transport listeners to distant realms. He earned his living by performing at weddings, gatherings, and even the occasional royal banquet. One gloomy evening, while exploring the attic of his ancient family home, Alexander stumbled upon an old, dusty chest. As he opened it, the faint glint of tarnished silver caught his eye. Carefully, he retrieved a beautifully crafted flute with ornate engravings of mythical creatures and ancient symbols. It was unlike any instrument he had ever seen. With trembling fingers, Alexander raised the mysterious flute to his lips and blew gently. The moment his breath passed through its aged mouthpiece, a haunting melody flowed forth. The notes seemed to resonate with his very soul, filling him with an irresistible compulsion to play. Unable to resist, he began to play, each note pulling him deeper into a trance. The music was ethereal, weaving a hypnotic tapestry of sound that wrapped around him like a vice. Hours turned into days as Alexander played, oblivious to the passage of time. But as he continued to play, strange things began to happen in Hollowbrook. The once peaceful town was shrouded in an eerie fog that never seemed to lift. Shadows moved of their own accord, and whispers of unseen creatures echoed through the streets. People grew ill, their faces pale and drawn, as if drained of life itself. Terrified whispers among the townsfolk spoke of a cursed flute, an instrument that compelled its player to conjure unspeakable horrors. Desperation drove them to seek out Alexander, who was now a pale, gaunt figure, his fingers trembling as they danced across the flute's ebony keys. One fateful night, as the moon hung low in the sky, Alexander's relentless playing reached a crescendo. The haunting melody summoned a grotesque, otherworldly presence. A demon with crimson eyes that burned like smoldering coals materialized before him. Alexander's heart pounded as he stared into the abyss of the demon's gaze. The demon spoke with a voice like 1,000 screams, commanding him to continue playing. With each note, the demon grew stronger, its sinister power enveloping Hollowbrook. Desperation and fear consumed Alexander. He knew he had to break the curse, but he had no idea how. The demon's malevolent laughter echoed through his mind as he played on, tears streaming down his face. Weeks turned into months, and the curse deepened its grip on Hollowbrook. People vanished, their homes left empty and silent. The town was a ghostly echo of its former self. One day, as Alexander's fingers quivered on the flute's keys, he noticed a glimmer of hope. A small, tattered book had appeared beside him. Spells and incantations left by a previous owner of the cursed flute. With newfound determination, Alexander began to study the book, seeking a way to break the curse. Days and nights blurred together as he delved into the darkest corners of magic. He uncovered secrets that should have remained hidden, but he had no choice. He had to free Hollowbrook from the demon's grip. Finally, after countless trials and tribulations, Alexander discovered the incantation he needed. With trembling hands, he recited the words, each syllable a battle against the relentless pull of the haunting melody. The very air seemed to vibrate with the struggle. As the last word left his lips, a blinding flash of light enveloped the demon. It shrieked in agony, its form dissipating like smoke in the wind. The curse shattered, and the flute fell silent at last. Hollowbrook slowly began to return to normal, the fog lifting, the shadows receding, and the townsfolk waking from their nightmarish slumber. But the price had been steep. Alexander's once vibrant spirit had been drained, leaving him a shadow of his former self. In the end, the haunting melody had nearly consumed him, and it was only through sheer determination and the discovery of forbidden knowledge that he had broken free. He realized that the power of music, like any art, could be both beautiful and terrifying, a reflection of the human soul's capacity for both light and darkness. The story of the cursed flute and the musician who defied it became a cautionary tale in Hollowbrook, a reminder that even the most enchanting melodies could conceal the deepest of horrors. And in the still of the night, the residents of the town would sometimes hear a faint, mournful tune, a reminder that some curses, once unleashed, could never be truly banished. Wisdom from the story. In the darkest depths of our pursuits, when we're caught in the relentless grip of obsession, we must remember that the very thing we love can become a curse if we allow it to consume us. It is in the balance between passion and restraint, between creation and destruction. Our art, our music, our desires, they can be both our salvation and our downfall. So, tread carefully, for the most enchanting melodies may hide the deepest of terrors, and the pursuit of our passions may come at a price too steep to bear. Thank you for joining us for this spine-tingling story. We hope you found it both thrilling and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed this video, please consider participating in our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing it with your friends. Your support goes a long way in helping us create more engaging content for you. Goodbye, and may you always tread carefully in the world of the unknown.